Hello, hello. Let's talk about the power of emotions today. I'm so excited. I had the opportunity to be on Ali Duzet's YouTube channel. We talked about the eclipse coming up and what physical pain is, when it's linked to emotions, and now's the time to heal your pain, right? And it can be physical pain, emotional pain, they all kind of go together, right? In the world of energy and emotions, basically a physical problem is due to trapped emotions that are still there. So for instance, I had two clients, brand new clients today, who scheduled rapid pain relief sessions. Both had neck and shoulder pain. And the first one, I felt it was a lot of generational baggage. And what's crazy is she had been going to doctors since she was little, like chiropractors and stuff, and to try and help ease, the tightness and stuff in her neck and in her shoulders. But the good news is within the 15 minutes, she continued to feel more and more relief, right? Like things were more flexible, her muscles weren't as tense. And it was just like such a miracle watching that, knowing that a lot of it was just generational stuff that had been passed down and she was carrying, and no one figured out how to help her. Like, isn't that so crazy? It's kind of mind blowing if you think about it, especially if you're new to this energy world, right? It can be crazy. Same thing. Next person, we had neck and shoulder pain. She's been to many doctors, had MRIs, like all the things, and no one can figure out what's going on, right? And her neck pain was at like a, let's see, a 4 or 5, and then shoulders was at a 5 or 6. And by the time the 15-minute session was done, she was at like a 1, right? Just like barely a little bit, because our bodies want time to like heal and release and let go. So they'll often take a little bit of time, up to 3 days. I've even seen 5 days to fully like get on board with what the heck just happened, right? Our logical mind is like, what's going on? So anyway, it's really cool. Basically, I just have the gift of holding space for people. I tell people, if you tell your best friends your problems, nothing really happens. You tell me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, we're gonna process that. We gotta get rid of that. We gotta let that go. And as I was thinking about this earlier, it was kind of funny. I love Disney movies. They'll always like pop in my mind for something. And I love Encanto. And when Maribel, she's trying to save the miracle, and we've got Isabella, right? She's supposed to go hug her sister, and she like goes talk to her. She's like, so let's just hug. Let's hug it out. Well, for me, let's just yawn it out. Basically, I process her yawning. And so I just thought that was kind of funny because I was like, yeah, that's what I do. So yeah, I yawn to help people. It's so fun. Because, it's interesting. I do feel their pain. I feel their pain and I can feel it releasing and shifting and moving here, moving there, right? So if you're new to this and you're like, what is all this about? I'll link a session to a stress release session that you can check out. Basically, it's just me talking, yawning. You could maybe consider it like a meditation, right? Doesn't matter when you listen to a meditation, it just continues to work for you, kind of thing. So, yeah, I hope that you can find answers. Go check out the video that I did with Ali. There's multiple ways that you can heal your physical pain by, working through the emotions. She has an awesome scribbling exercise that you can do. You can book a rapid pain relief session with me. But the best part is where it's all emotional, we just gotta heal the emotions, right? Allow yourself to feel. Like an example is like 3 weeks ago, my son, it was his birthday. He had a birthday party with a bunch of friends. So there's all these teenage boys in my minivan, and I'm driving home. And it just so happened to be my grandpa's birthday. And it's his first birthday in heaven. And I was, had a lot of emotions coming up. And as I was just driving, I kind of had tears sting my eyes. And I was like, no, stuff them down. Like, you're with teenagers. And guess what? That caused a headache for the rest of the night until I finally was like, okay, tune in, what's going on, what grief and sadness and this and that, and what thoughts are coming and emotions and sensations in my body. And guess what, my headache released within like 5 minutes. I didn't take any pain meds, nothing. I never need them because I normally don't have physical pain. So anyway, but the good news is where this is all emotional, I work through emotions every day. I work with clients one-on-one, but I also offer group sessions. This is a super affordable, very valuable way to process your stuff every single week, right? Like how many of us like could use that, right? I mean, there's just so much happening in life. And if you think about like past traumas or, hey, bud, please don't. Past trauma, I got my little son messing with the dog, causing her to growl. So if you can hear that in the background, that's why. Welcome to motherhood. This is my life. So anyway, but you think about just, an argument that you had with a spouse or, a child or a coworker, or, maybe you've been through a divorce or loss of a loved one, or, your childhood trauma, right? Like all of this stuff kind of needs to be processed out, or if not, it's just wreaking havoc in our bodies, right? So feel the emotions. I mean, that can be as simple as like journaling, word vomiting, word vomit all over the page of everything that you're feeling to get it up and out of you, right? Because if not, it stays inside and just causes not fun feelings, right? So if you want to join me, it's every week. You just register and I will send the recording out afterward if you cannot make it live. Again, it's just like a meditation. It doesn't matter when you listen to it, if it's a week after the event and or even a year after the event, right? It's still going to help you process the emotions. So I'll send that link down below as well. I hope you have an awesome, awesome day.